2025 is finally here, and I thought it would be a perfect time to look back on last year and all the great songs that came out in 2024. I'm going to split up the year into different categories, kind of like how they do it at the Mama Awards, and then I'm going to give you a list of 5 to 6 songs that I think were the best in each of those categories. But with that being said, let's jump into the first category, Girl Group of the Year.
Ordinary, honorary, underestimated, leaving all you broke. I'm the judge and jury, I don't wanna hear it, I'm the one giving whiplash. You drop with a big flash. Did you get anything back? Get loud, 가져가는 bass, I'm down. Baby, come and give it to me. 그대란 낯선 이 방에는 버려둘까? 솔직히 너무 다친데도 길을 걸어 kiss. 쉽지 않은 내가 쉽게
And the winner of this award goes to aespa. I think it's the only correct choice this year, or I guess in 2024, because they had the best year of their career. They've dropped some of the best songs of their career, and they've been on this crazy run of title track releases that I just don't see stopping anytime soon. I don't know what happened to them, because a year ago, even 2 years ago, this group felt completely different, and I feel like they were in sort of a rough spot. But now it's like the group has a resurgence of life back into them, and you could see that in the performances, in the concepts, even in the way some of the music sounds. I still struggle to enjoy some of the B-sides, but outside of that, everything has been phenomenal, so I have to give this to aespa this year. Okay, our next category is Best Boy Group, and as you know, I don't really listen to a lot of them, but here are the ones that stood out to me. And the winner of Best Boy Group has to go to Stray Kids. They've been at the top of their game for a few years now, but I think this year was a very good year for them in terms of their releases, their music videos, just their achievements. They even did a collaboration with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. So yeah, they've had a great year, and their albums feel like they're getting better. As a casual listener, what I appreciate the most about Stray Kids is that they always experiment and try new things. And that makes each album feel different. It feels special. And that's what makes me like Stray Kids the most. So I'm gonna give it to Stray Kids for the Best Boy Group of the Year. Our next category is Collab of the Year. We had a lot of collabs, so let's look at some of the best from 2024.
Let's talk about it just once, okay?
Run me up a check, I'ma need that, and give my Cody a stack, cause that's my dog, that's my homie, you and I know, aren't you phony? Left, right, do it to the beat, top with my body, that's my strategy, other girls try, but I'm really hard to beat. Down, round and round, at the spot.
And the winner for Collab of the Year has to go to Rosé for APT with Bruno Mars. I don't think there was any other choice here. That song wasn't just big in Korea or big in the K-pop landscape. It was big everywhere. It was massive. And I think out of all the Blackpink members and the solo songs that they've been putting out, Rosé has been the one that has impressed me the most. And this is a testament to that. So yeah, we're gonna give it to Rosé here. Speaking of solo artists, our next category is Best Solo Artist. So let's take a look at the ones that I enjoyed the most. For Best Solo Artist, I decided to give it to Nayeon, partly because I wanted to base this on which of these artists released the album that I listened to the most, and for that, it would have to be Nayeon. I don't know if this album is as good as the one that she released 2 years ago, but I still found it incredibly enjoyable. ABCD is a great song, and yeah, I mean, I find myself going back to it quite often. Everyone else here had something unique and fresh to offer, so they all deserve high praise. But for me, maybe it's because I'm a TWICE fan, maybe I'm biased, but I'm gonna have to give it to Nayeon. Anyways, let's move on. You've seen the solo artists, so now let's look at who released the best solo song. And the winner here is Up by Karina. This one is just a great song. I've loved this song even before it was officially released. I remember they like edged us. They would like tease the song, release snippets, perform it at the concerts, but we didn't even have like a studio version of the song until much later. Someone had to upload like a video on YouTube where they like cut out all the background noise and they're like cleanest version. It was crazy. The hype around this was intense and it was well worth it because it was a great song. I think it even won a Perfect All Kill. I'm not sure. Someone let me know if that's true, but it was huge and I love it. I love it to this day. All right, now let's get back to the group stuff. Let's look at what the best B-side of 2024 was. For Best B-Side of the Year, I'm going to have to give it to Smart by LE SSERAFIM. This is one of those songs that was just so good, it should have been the title track. And honestly, LE SSERAFIM had a rough year, but this song held it down. So for me, it has to win Best B-Side. Time to go into the big boy awards. Let's start with Music Video of the Year. Here are the nominees. And the winner of Best Music Video of the Year has to go to Howling by XG. This might be the best music video that I have ever seen in my entire life. It's intense, and the only thing that kind of comes close to it is Armageddon by aespa. But even then, XG took it to the next level. Some of the things that I've seen in this music video, I have never seen in my entire life. The editing is fantastic, the outfits are great, the concept is really creative and interesting, the story that they're trying to tell is very fresh, and the song fits the music video. It all kind of like meshes together and it's cinema. It's absolute cinema, and if you haven't seen it, go watch it. All right, we're down to our last two categories. Let's start with Song of the Year. Here are the nominees.
Supernova.
And the winner of Song of the Year has to go to Supernova. I love the song. This, in my opinion, is aespa's best song ever made. It's catchy, it's weird, it's fun. It's also the only Dem Joints produced song that I enjoy. So that, in and of itself, is a feat on its own. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to give it Song of the Year. Alright guys, we are at the end. Here is the final category, Album of the Year. And the album of the year goes to Awe by XG. Now this one's an interesting one because technically XG is not K-pop, but they're still an idol group and they're still in that world, right? They're K-pop adjacent. So we have to include them. We have to include them on this list. And to be honest, out of all the groups out there, they had the best album. It is near perfect. If every other album on here is like a 9 out of 10 or a 9.5 out of 10, then the Awe album by XG is as close to 10 out of 10 that you can get. There's still some like little things here and there that I would have preferred, but those are just nitpicks. This album is fantastic. There are no bad songs on here. The music videos were excellent. The concepts were excellent. Just everything about this was great. So for me, this is my favorite album. And I'm really, really excited to see what XG does next. They're performing at Coachella next year. I think there will come a point where XG becomes the best group of all time. I don't think we're there yet. We're far from it. They have a long road ahead of them. But the future looks bright and I'm excited to see what they come up with next because honestly, to me, this is 100% the album of the year. But anyways, that was the list of the best K-pop songs from 2024. Let me know what you guys think about the list. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are there songs that you would put on here that I didn't put on here? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And before we go, I want to thank you guys for sticking with the channel this past year because honestly, my only regret was that we didn't post more. We tried a lot of new things, we tested some new ideas, and the stuff that we did put out, I was really proud of. So I do regret not posting more, but yeah, man, thank you guys for sticking with the channel. A lot of you guys have even been here even before 2024, so that's amazing, and I really do appreciate that. But I want to continue to improve. I want to continue to make better videos, so that's my goal for 2025. So I hope to see you guys there for the next step in the journey. But with that being said, as always, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.